and thread and things that I need. For my quilt. Tilly, what are you doing, Mamita? Don't play with the thread. She knows that I turn my back, and right away she wants to grab the thread. She's sitting on the quilt. You know what that means. If you don't know, I've been doing this since like about 9 o'clock in the morning. So she is trying to tell me, Mama, you haven't had any dinner. It's time for you to stop. I didn't have any breakfast. I had lunch instead. And it is past dinner time. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 5. I'm just going to show you how to mark these, and then I will stop for the day. I won't continue adding these to the hexagon quilt. This is going to be a nice, beautiful size lap quilt that will be long enough to cover my legs, my knees, my hips. You know, when you're sitting down here on your couch, you just want to have a snuggy blanket. I also thought, how beautiful would these be for curtains? It will have a beautiful effect. Of course, it'll look very beautiful outside, even for just about anything. Okay, make sure I'm at the wrong side. And again, these were all cut individually with that plate, that the hexagon. You can use your rotary cutter, cutting them out. That particular those hexagons are for paper piecing, but I said, hey, you can use them for machine stitching. Paper piecing is what they call EPP, is a tedious sewing project, and if your hands aren't good like mine, I have, if you have, some type of rheumatoid arthritis, it can be time consuming, and if your fingers get numb like mine do, this is more fun too. I didn't expect this to go this fast. The only thing that takes time, I do spend my morning hours cutting the pieces out, and then in the afternoon, that's when I commence to sewing them. And you do have to mark them all by hand if you want to. Some people just make dots. I don't like that. I don't feel, that you can accidentally shift your material. This is more precise. I can see my stitch line. And I can see what I'm doing. I was also contemplating where you take your material, the piece you're going to use, the large piece, you get freezer paper, you iron your material on the wrong side on the freezer paper. Then, let me think how that works first. I'm trying to remember. No, it's actually, you have to create the, I believe it's the scan of your pieces. It has to be sort of like already pre-made. They actually sell them. It's too complicated, but it's called Inkigo or something like that. and the lady sells the pattern pieces. They're huge sheets of certain, like hexagons, and they are pre-printed for your material. The only thing is you take that paper and you lay it on top of how do you say it, on your material. I forget how it goes, but it literally prints the pattern onto the material, and then all you have to do is cut it out, and I don't have to do all this, but I forget what it's called. Inkago, I think it's Inkago. Okay, so I've got my pieces all, but this does pass the time away. Oh, I do want to take some time, and I don't like to rush things too much. I'm using my ArtLink /CPS Special Edition 2000 Bernina Artista 180. That's what it's called. Oops. Okay, sorry kids. We are at 46 minutes. As you can see, I have my camera. This is the headphone, and I have an app that shows me exactly what I'm doing. So when I look down here, I know if I'm not giving you a good view. So now I want to make the rows. So here's the fun part. I'm going to slide over here. I want to look at where I want to place these pieces. I'm going to turn this around this side. So I want to play with these. If you can see, this has some turquoise like this one. So there's that one. I like to place, I think I made too many. Well, that means I have to substitute another one. Okay, let me remove this one. See that, but I did it. Okay, I like this piece. Where are you at? This one that has the little print. Now I can add that one, then add this piece, add this one, and add this one. So let me see how that looks. I like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that goes like this. That's why it was confusing. 1, 2, 3. Remember, they're all going to get a 1/4 of an inch. 3, 3, 4, 4. Let me place this one over here. 4, 5, 6, 7. So I do need another piece, but this is the same as that. I don't want to use that twice. 7. And then I'll mark this one. This one makes 8. Already marked. Okay, that looks good like that. Okay, let me move these out the way. So I'm gonna mark this one. I don't know why I marked that one, but let me place this one over here so I know I can use it. So let me scoop back. Scoop back. Okay. These markers you can get at Amazon, just to let you know. They're not expensive, especially if you're a Prime member. Always click on that Prime member and then type in what you're looking for. Click the Prime member first and then do your search, and it'll start popping out what you can get. You can save yourself maybe $1.25, depending. You can get it is worth it. because if you don't click that prime button and you just order it, you're going to lose out on $1 or $2. Imagine you've got 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 items and you're saving $7 or $8 immediately. Plus, with a Prime membership, you get that free shipping. Okay, this gets placed over here. Now I'm ready. Okay, so what I do, I'm going to face them up. I'm going to scooch these 2 over here, 3 I mean. Get the next ones. Scooch those like that. And then you have to remember how you're placing them. So this is here. Oops. And that one is there. So we can go like this, and we're going to line those all up like that. So I want to show you how I start the row. You have wrong sides facing you, right sides. You want to attach them like this. Look at your needle. Drop your needle. And then stitch, back stitch, forward stitch. Let me get my tweezers because they tend to move. I've got this sticky note right there, so I know that I'm right at that 1/4 inch, and this moved a little bit. Back stitch when you're at that crossroad. Pardon me. Trim that all up. Okay, open it up. I like to open it up. Now I'm going to place it flat on the wrong side. Here's the next piece. Slide that over. Right sides together. You notice those crosses, you can see just right through there. Place that face down. Oops. Oops. Let me pick up my needle. Going too fast. Put that over there. Okay, drop my needle at the X. Back stitch. Line that up. Back stitch. And again, I don't have a fancy camera, so it's going to move a lot. Now you see the back, flip it over, look at everything, put it back, right sides, get your next piece. Your hexagons, match those together. There we go. And look at that X right there. Drop my needle. Commence the sew, back stitch. Match those 2 corners together. Ooh. Open that up. That's good. Flip it back down. Get your next piece. Wrong sides, right sides together. And for that X, drop my needle down, back stitch, good. Flip it over to the next piece. You got the wrong sides, now you want to match these with the right sides, corner to corner. With that X, drop that. Wrong sides. Oops, I got it fixed the wrong way. Wrong sides. Match those corners. Drop my needle right on that little spot. 1, 2, 3, back stitch, forward stitch, back stitch, and pick up your needle. I program my machine so it won't go any faster than what you see. That's what I like about this Bernina. It doesn't have a stitch regulator like most sewing machines. This one, I programmed it on the machine. I got it at the lowest speed, so it won't go any faster, no matter how much I press that, step on that foot control. Got my corners. I have it programmed, so all I have to do is tap it and the needle goes down. And now I'm going to stitch, back stitch, forward stitch, and that's done. Pick up my needle, trim those threads, cover the garbage, and I can open that up. That is going to go on that piece. Let's bring it over, and of course I'm going to drop everything as I do it. Let me get that piece, pardon me. And I dropped another one. Try to keep it in there. Okay, so this is the row we're going to be working on. Again, let me slide all that. So here's the piece that we just did. I'm not ironing it. I'm going to iron it at the end. Okay. Remember, this has to go like this. There's a piece here, empty, piece here, empty, etc. So, first thing I want to do is take that hexagon, lay it on top of that, horizontal, corner to corner. As it gets longer, it starts getting a little bit heavy. But luckily, this is all cotton, 100% cotton, a lightweight cotton. So I'm holding those two corners, that little hexagon, drop my needle down, tap that. Once that's adjusted, I got it, and I can take my foot off the control. See this corner here? Lay that right there. That is where I'm going to stop, at that intersection. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.